So, hey everyone, I just wanted to thank you all for all the nice comments and anything nice you guys say to me. I'm about to, I'm just so happy right now, I can't even believe it. But I'm about to read a Bill denbrough from the movie It slash X Reader, and yeah, let's just get on to it. After Bill gave his little brother the paper boat and told him to be careful, Georgie left, leaving you and Bill alone. He stared at each other in an awkward silence until he spoke up and walked towards the raindrop-covered window. You could see him wave at who you assumed was Georgie, and then he turned to you again. "Did you finish the picture yet?" you asked, giving him a small smile. Yeah," he stuttered while rubbing the back of his neck. "Can I see it?" you asked urgently. He immediately shook his head. No, it's, he looked down. "Come on, I want to see it," he whined, shooting your puppy dog eyes in his direction. He groaned in defeat and made his way to his desk, where he kept all of his drawings. You quickly got up and followed him, leaning over his shoulder to watch. He sighed and pulled a worn-out sketchbook from a random drawer. Your eyes widened in amazement as he flipped through the pages filled with amazing artwork. Every once in a while, you'd stop him on a drawing you really liked and complimented him. He would reply with a thanks or something familiar. Once he stopped on his latest drawing, your jaw dropped. It was a drawing of you. It was so detailed. Every shaded corner made your heart lift. The way he curved your face perfectly made your stomach flutter. You stared at it in awe for a while until he broke your thoughts. Do you like it?" He asked nervously, taking in your reaction. He looked over at him. "Like it?" There was a short moment of silence before you said, "I love it." You threw your arms around his shoulders and pulled him into a tight hug. You took him a second to register what happened, but he soon returned your hug. When you pulled away, he was looking down. "What's wrong?" you asked, your eyebrows knitted together. "You don't think it's weird?" he asked, hope filling his tone. "Of course not." You placed your warm head against his cold cheek. He looked up at you with a slight blush against his cheeks. It's the most wonderful thing someone has ever shown me. You are truly a great artist and a great friend." A smile crept into your lips as you said that, but he looked hurt. But friend really struck him hard. He's always had a crush on you. Keeping it secret has been so hard. He didn't even know how he has kept it for this long. Listener? Bill whispered, noticing how close your face were. "Yes?" you asked quietly, a smirk forming on your face. I Suddenly, before Bill could finish, a sudden scream was heard from outside. You both turned your heads towards the window and immediately recognized that scream. "Georgie," you both said in sudden. You both rushed out the front door into the pouring rain and began jogging down the sidewalk. You shivered up the cold drops of rain ran down your back. Bill noticed you freezing your butt off beside him, so he pulled his jacket around your shoulders and sped up. He blushed and pulled it tightly around you as you kept the same pace as Bill. You looked for hours, but you couldn't find anything. "He's at home," Bill said confidently as he turned around to lead back to his place. "Bill, what if we don't find him?" you asked quietly. Bill flipped around, looking mad as hell. "He's fine, we'll find him," he screamed at you. You flinched and took a small step back. He immediately recognized his mistake and took a step towards you, looking sympathetic. "I'm sorry, I shouldn't have yelled," he whispered. "Don't be sorry," you said, stepping closer. "You're just stressed." You tilted your head to the side and watched as tears build up in your friend's eyes. You could feel them beginning to gather in your own as well. "It's okay," he said in a shaky voice. He closed his eyes and sniffed as you both stood out in the rain, watching which was beginning to settle. You could see tears slide down his face, and they began to run down your red cheeks as well. You placed your hands on the back of his neck and rested your forehead against his. "Georgie," he cried quietly, causing you to mourn with him. You shushed him and gently stroked the back of his head. Both of your eyes were now closed. You stood in the rain for what felt like forever. Then you felt his hot breath fanning against your lips. You froze and your heartbeat sped up. You could feel the gap in between both of you closing as he pressed his lips gently against yours. You both pulled away after your short peck, tears no longer streaming down either of your faces. The walk home was quiet. The rain had settled down to where it was just barely sprinkling, but you still wore Bill's jacket as you walked hand in hand towards his house. I like you, he whispered, squeezing your hand tighter. I know, he smirked and squeezed his hand in return. Then you turned to face him. He had a weird expression covering his face. You let a simple laugh and shook your head. I'm kidding. You pressed one last weak kiss to his lips and entered his home, ready to face the depression of Georgie's disappearance. That is my first ever It, Losers Club, just anything from Stephen King X-reader. Of course I did Bill since he's like my favorite character, but I'm probably going to do one of each of the losers next. Now that I finished the one-shot, I am going to just say how thankful I am that all of you are so supportive, and I haven't gotten any hate lately or at all, so I'm just very thankful that no one's hated. And I want to thank one person in particular for being so sweet to me with their comment once I find it. No, I'll just put a picture of it or say it in the next video or something. I'll actually put them in the description. So yeah, but I just really thank you all for your love and support, and you guys are just all so sweet, and you make me smile all the time whenever I read all your nice comments. And once again, I am sorry for taking so long to get back and make some content, but I am here now, and I don't think if I take any breaks it won't be as long, but I'm going to take some breaks because school started now, but I'm not going to be gone for 4, almost 5 months. I think it might have been 5 months. I don't know, but I am not going to be gone for that long. And if you guys want, please let me know if I should do a face reveal on Halloween. I can totally do that, and I will be in my costume though, because that's just the fun of it. So yeah, if you want me to do a face reveal, just let me know in the comments. And that's over it. Please, you don't have to, but please subscribe, and comment if you have any requests. And having that said, I will see you later, my peeps.